Follow these steps to replace your Greenlite Seed card reader with a new Greenlite Engage card reader. You will need your Greenlite kit as well as an 11/32" nut driver, Phillips screwdriver, zip ties, and then a blade to cut zip ties. Make sure your machine is powered off. Disconnect the MDB harness from the coin mechanism. Squeeze the tabs like this to disconnect. Begin by removing the screws securing the coin chute. To help gain access to where you will be installing the card reader, use an 11/32" nut driver to remove the nuts underneath where you remove the coin chute. Then use a Phillips screwdriver or nut runner to remove 2 screws at the bottom of the machine. To access the front of the door, remove the coin assembly out of the machine. Place your top hand on the coin mechanism and your bottom hand near the coin box to remove. Then disconnect the antenna from the telemetry device by unscrewing the connection. Next, remove the antenna from the top of the machine by unscrewing the antenna from the inside of your machine. Take off the antenna from the top of your machine. Next, remove the zip ties from the harnesses. Now, unplug the MDB harness. Currently, the MDB harness is connecting the telemetry device to both the coin mech and the control board. Find the DEX cable, unplug it here. Then unplug the card reader from the telemetry device. Now remove the telemetry device from inside your machine. Any cable connected to the orange seed box must be removed from the machine, including the door switch harness. And connect your door switch harness that is running from the control board. It does not matter which one of these connectors you place on which pin. Next, find the back of the card reader and remove these 4 screws using a Phillips head screwdriver. You will need these screws when installing the new Greenlite card reader. Then remove the card reader from the front of the machine. Use an 11/32" nut driver to remove these 4 nuts so you can take off this Greenlite seed plate. If you're renting your Seed card reader, it will need to be deactivated on your account so that you will not receive reoccurring charges for that device. Open the Greenlite kit and take out the card reader. Please read the instructions that came with your Greenlite kit to better understand your installation. These are the parts that come in your Engage card reader kit. You must use these 6 items from the kit: the Engage device, the NPC4 cable, the antenna, the DEX AB cable, the MDB cable, and the bracket for the back of the card reader. Next, place the back plate onto the card reader. Make sure the gasket part goes onto the card reader and these holes are at the top and these holes are at the bottom. Use the 4 Phillips screws from the Engage kit and attach the back plate to the card reader. Place the card reader through the hole and install the 11/32" nuts. Make sure the nuts are securely in place so the card reader cannot be pushed into the machine when customers are using their cards. Plug in the MDB and DEX harnesses. Plug in the DEX harness above the control board here. Push until there is a click or a firm connection. Connect the card reader's MDB harness to the control board or to the extension cable coming from the control board. Attach the female end of the MDB harness to the bill validator. Now we will attach the antenna to the top of the machine. Pop off the cover here, then unscrew and remove the nut from the bottom of the antenna. Hold on to the nut while you run the antenna wires down through the top of the cabinet. Place the antenna on the top. Now take the nut and run the wires through it so you can screw it in the cabinet, under the antenna here, securing it in place. Connect the cellular antenna to the back of the card reader here. Next, reinstall the coin assembly. Make sure the harness is free and not cut off by anything so it is not damaged. It is best to loop it through the bracket on the top of your coin mechanism. You can then tighten down the nuts near the coin box at the bottom and back underneath where you will place the coin chute. Secure the coin chute back in place. Then find the coin mechanism harness from the top of the coin mechanism and connect it to the bill acceptor harness. Now use zip ties to tidy up the harnesses so they do not disrupt the machine operation. Now turn your machine on to boot up your device.